Thailand, Sri Lanka, and Singapore, and now the Pacific Islands.
Thank you, Your Excellency, the High Commissioner of India, Your Excellency Vishwas Sabkal, FSC Board and Management, our cane farmers, industry stakeholders, ladies and gentlemen, Bula Vinaka, and good morning to all of you. I'm delighted to be here this morning in Lautoka with our cane farmers from Lautoka and the surrounding areas as we take another big step forward together into the future of cane farming in Fiji. Today we are officially handing over 30 new tractors with implements to the Fiji Sugar Corporation that will serve our hardworking farmers in cane fields all across the country. As your Prime Minister, over the years I've met with cane farmers everywhere in Fiji, including with many of you who are here today. I deeply appreciate the time I've spent on cane farms and in Talanoa sessions with you, our farmers. Fijians who I've always known among the hardest working people in Fiji and surely anywhere in the world. I've said time and again, our sugarcane industry will always remain at the heart of the Fijian economy. And that commitment is as strong now as ever before. The sweat and effort of cane farmers that has built Fiji as we know of it today. And so it will build the Fiji of tomorrow as well. Our economy is on track, as you've heard, to grow for 9 years in a row. That has never happened since our independence. And unemployment in Fiji stands at the lowest point in 20 years. And as members of Team Fiji, all our farmers have played a critical part in our success. So thank you for the work you do. My government is working hard as well, fighting for our farmers and for this industry at home and abroad, just as all of you are working very hard every single day to build this industry and put food on the table for your families. You've always been straight with me about the problems you face as cane farmers. And I've always been straight with you since the very start of my government's campaign to revitalize our sugarcane industry and about our vision for taking this industry forward. We've been clear and consistent the whole way through, and we are seeing every day the benefits of your tireless work and my government's game plan for putting Fijian sugar in markets all around the world. And as the years have gone by in our meetings, I've seen our commitment to this industry and our good work translate directly into greater confidence and security for our cane farmers. So much so that cane farming is now becoming a very attractive new industry for the Fijian people, as they've experienced, as well as the incentives, as they've seen the tremendous turnaround this industry has experienced, as well as the incentives my government is offering new farmers. My fellow Fijians, our strategy for this industry has never been about band-aid solutions and quick fixes. Our strategy for this industry has never been about politicizing it. In fact, our strategy has been to depoliticize the sugar industry, because it has always been about guaranteeing a sustainable and resilient future for the sugarcane industry and the farmers. It has always been about real strategic policy, making that is reducing your costs and addressing the hardships you face as cane farmers, so that we can make Fijian sugar as competitive as it can be on the global stage. One way by doing this, is by rapidly modernizing and mechanizing this industry. The beauty of mechanization is that it not only reduces the intense man hours necessary to deliver a successful season, it also protects you from labor shortages, and ultimately, when we embrace mechanization, we reduce costs. we raise efficiency, and cement Fijian's sugar's place in the global marketplace. Only with that game plan, ladies and gentlemen, can we keep this industry thriving into the 21st century. Continue this industry's vital role in growing the Fijian economy and continue to support the over 200,000 Fijians who rely on the strength of the Fijian sugar industry. We've heard many times before, and I'm sure we will hear more of it in the months ahead. Of course, the lies, the bold claims, and big promises from the opposition. They'll say that they'll give $100 per ton, but they don't have any real strategy for bringing down your costs to secure long-term viability for this industry. That is because they don't have a long-term vision. Most of them, if not all of them, are short-sighted. They are only ever focused on the next day's headline, while my government is focused on the big picture. I am focused on your future, a sustainable, resilient, and profitable future for the Fijian sugar. My government actually walks the talk. We are about action, we are about results, we are about bringing certainty and prosperity to our farmers today by putting tools and technology in the hands of our farmers and secure a sustainable and resilient future for the next generation of cane farmers in Fiji. And we have put money where it matters when it comes to supporting the industry. In total, the budget toward the sugar industry was increased to $60 million this financial year, nearly double last year's allocation. And with our support, cane production in 2018 is anticipated to reach close to 2 million tons. I've gone into detail over the specific programs and record funding that my government has allocated towards this industry many times before. We are boosting cane production and improving extension services, transportation, and harvesting. We'll have transferred new and better technologies to the farmers. We've set aside nearly $16 million for the cane replanting program, and that major funding increase has led to 5,671 hectares planted in 2017 compared to 3,900 the previous year. My government introduced the fertilizer subsidy in 2009, and in the last budget, we've made that subsidy even more generous, lowering the price paid by our farmers to only $20 per bag. And we've seen a fertilizer sale increase of nearly 40% since January last year. So I encourage all of you to keep taking advantage of this great subsidy. I know many of you face ongoing issues with labor shortages. As I've explained, that is why we've made such a big push towards mechanization and mechanized farming. Aside from this handover, we've assisted 21 cooperatives with $90,000 each for deposit payments on mechanical harvesters. Already, we've increased the total percentage of cane harvested by mechanical harvesters from 8% last year to 18%. We've coupled this program with a new program to recruit foreign cane farmers, foreign cane cutters in regions that are facing the world's worst labor shortages to give another layer of relief to our growers. We are working with our development partners as well to support cane farming in Fiji. Most recently with the Indian government, where we are exploring a massive upgrade of our rail systems, as you have heard over the last couple of months, which of course will have a big impact for cane farmers around the country. My government also introduced a new $6.3 million weedicide subsidy program this financial year, aimed at helping our cane farmers maximize the yield of their harvest through assistance in paying for the herbicides that are necessary to protect their crops. Now, our farmers are paying only 45% of the total price. Through our sugarcane rehabilitation and small grant scheme, my government has set aside $1 million for supplies like fencing materials, pumps, and water tanks, all of which will allow our sugarcane farms to keep pace in a rapidly changing industry. My government has also continued to pay the sugar levy on behalf of the farmers to the Sugarcane Growers Council, taking the burden of farmers by covering all of the council's administrative costs. The Sugarcane Growers Council is not about holding elections for different political parties. The Sugarcane Growers Council sole purpose is to look after the welfare of the farmers. Ladies and gentlemen, as we promised, we covered the entire cost for all cane that was transferred from the Penang area to the Rarawai mill. So no farmer was unable to supply their cane despite the blatantly false claims from the opposition. Our wide-ranging assistance is seriously lowering your cost base. And just this week, we saw the fruits of our labor come to pass as our cane farmers welcomed the $13.45 per ton third cane payment, a massive step up from the $9.28 payment this time last year. I'm sure you will have noticed the difference. Today's launch of the FSC tractor and implements fleet is a part of our extensive effort to mechanize cane farming, make life easier and better for our farmers, and bring world-class tools to bear in our sugarcane industry. These 30 Mahindra 9,592 horsepower four-wheel drive tractors you see outside represent an investment of $2.8 million from my government, and this investment is a key pillar of the FSC's 5-year plan to mechanize this industry, make life better and easier for our farmers, and make our sugar industry more competitive. These tractors will be hired out to farmers at minimum cost and will come with employed drivers trained to handle this equipment. So as a farmer, all you need to do is focus on your business, the business of farming cane, and let these tractors and drivers assist with land preparation and cane planting, and watch your production costs fall dramatically. As far as the timing of this handover, it couldn't be better as we are on the cusp of the replanting season. So you will soon all be able to join the many millions of farmers around the world who rely on these best-in-class tractors to get the job done in time for the next season. This handover, I'm very excited to say, is only the beginning, as the FSC has planned orders for more mechanical harvesters, haulage trucks, and new field vehicles to serve our cane farmers around the country. Ladies and gentlemen, we are taking this industry into a new era of modernization and a new era of prosperity. We are giving you, our cane farmers, the tools and the resources you need to be the most productive you can be, even in the face of our changing climate, a changing industry, and a changing global marketplace. Whatever challenges the future holds, know that we will confront these challenges together. Know that all of you will always have my ear. I will always listen to you and keep you updated on our agenda and our vision for this industry. And you will always have my unwavering commitment, my commitment to you, your families, and to all of Fiji, at home and abroad. I will continue to fight for you and for this industry, and together we will make this cane farming in Fiji more resilient, more sustainable, and more profitable, now and in all the years to come. Thank you, and I wish all of you and your families a very happy Easter. God bless you all.
This is for fertilizer. fields and stuff.
Crop cutting and grass.
Gardeners.